school. I'm going to talk about a man called O. O knew very well that her friends could not understand why she is married. He could not realize, blame them. People said he was a bitter. Maybe they are correct. He never reflect much on it. People also call him antisocial. Ovi assumed this meat was overly keen on people, and in this instant, he totally agreed with them. More often than not, people out for their minds. Ovi was not one to engage in a small talk. He added to come realize that this day was a lease day. This was a serious character flaw. Now one day able to do anything about Shah within alarm's length of a purely because it is nice. Oh, we do not know about anything. Maybe man of his generation had never been sufficiently prepared for a world where everyone spoke about doing longer seemed with them. He was a man, black or white, and she was a color, and all the color he added. Thank you.
A very warm evening, one and all present here. This is Sonakshi of Grade 6A. Today, we will dive into the friendship novel of Charlotte's Web. Chapter 5, Charlotte. The night seemed long. Wilbur's stomach was empty and his mind was full. And when your stomach is empty, your mind is full. It was always hard to sleep. Dozens of times during the night, Wilbur woke and stared into the blackness, listening to the sounds and trying to figure out what time it was. A bird is never perfectly quiet. Even at midnight, there is usually something swinging. The first time he woke, he heard Templar's dying hole in a grind bin. Templar did sharp loudly against the wood and made a quiet racket. That crazy rat, thought Wilbur. Why does he have to stay up all night, grading his classes and destroying people's property? Why cannot he go to sleep like any decent animal? The second time Wilbur woke, he heard the goose turning on her nest and chuckling to herself.
Thank you, Sonakshi. Good evening to one and all present here. This is Inia Prem Kumar from grade 7 at Birmingham International School. Today, I'll be reading Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. Act 1, Scene 8. Dreams hurt on the rock. There's a large boom. Then there's a large crash. Dudley, Dursley and Petunia and Uncle Vernon are cowering behind the bed. Dudley Dursley: Mom, I don't like this. And Petunia: I knew. We made a mistake coming here. Vernon! There is no way we can hide. Not even a lighthouse is far enough away. There's another large boom. Uncle Vernon: Hold on. Whatever it is, it's not coming in here. And Petunia: We are cursed. He cursed us. The boy has cursed us. Seeing young Harry: This is all your fault. Get back in your hole. Uncle Vernon: Whoever's there, I should warn you, I'm armed. There's a massive smash and the door falls off hinges. Hagrid stands in the middle of the door. He looks at all of them. Thank you.
The man this evening, one and all present here. I'm a dreamer who believes that everyone's voice can make a change. Myself, Kavini Srinivasan from grade 7. Hurry up, fashion your seatbelt and get ready to join with me a journey through the magical world of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Chapter 13. The big day arrives. The sun was shining brightly on the morning of a big day, but the ground was still white with snow and the air was very cold. Outside the gates of Wonka's factory, numerous crowds of people had gathered to watch the 5 lucky ticket holders going in. The excitement was tremendous. It was just before 10 o'clock. The crowds were pushing and shouting, and policemen with arms linked were trying to... Thank you. That's it. Books are the doors and reading are the keys to success. Good evening, one and all present here. Myself, Sanamur of grade 7. Today, I invite you all to step into the story where every word has a voice and every line has a meaning. Called Journey to the Center of the World, Chapter 29. When I came to myself, I was stretched in a awe of darkness,
covered with a thick coats and the blankets. My uncle was watching over me to discover the least sign of life. When I opened my eyes, he uttered a cry of joy. He lives! He lives! He cried. Yes, I'm still alive, I answered feebly. My dear nephew, said my uncle, pressing me into his breast, you are saved. I was deeply touched in the tenderness of his manner as he uttered these words, still more and more with the cat. Thank you. Have a great day.
It's good about the adventurous depth of our planet, Sendamar.
Today's page turner, tomorrow's change maker. A wonderful evening to one and all present here. Myself, Rudran from grade 7B. And today, I stand before you with a story that opens a new world. By Ruskin Bond, the Children's Companion. Chapter 41, Children of India. They pass me every day on the way to school. Boys and girls from the surrounding villages and the outskirts of Hill Station. There are no school buses plying for these children. They walk. For many of them, it's a very long way to school. Ranbir, who is just 10, has to climb the mountain from his father's field, 4 miles distance and 2,000 feet below the town level. He comes in all weathers, wearing the same pair of cheap shoes until they have almost fallen apart. Ranbir is a cheerful soul. He waves to me whenever he sees me at my window. Sometimes he brings me cucumbers from his father's field. I pay him for the cucumbers. He uses the money for books or small things needed at home. Many of the children are like Ranbir, poor but slightly better off than what the parents were at the same age. They cannot attend the expensive traditional and private schools that abound here, but must go to government aid schools without only basic facilities. Thank you.
That's
Ampunmala Balu, bold and clear. A classic tale is waiting here of a poor young boy who still exists. He is the brave Oliver Twist. Chapter 29, Mr. Bumble meets a stranger. Mr. Bumble married Mrs. Coney, was no longer a beadle, but now the master of the workhouse. It had been 2 months. I sold myself, said Mr. Bumble, sitting alone from some silverware, second-hand furniture, and 20 pounds. I went very reasonable. Cheap, dirty, cheap. This was followed by a terrible fight between the two. Mr. Bumble went out at once and went to a public house. It had begun to rain heavily at the moment. Mr. Bumble ordered gin and water and picked up a newspaper. A tall, dark man wearing a large cloak sat there. Mr. Bumble stole a look at the stranger and found the stranger to looking at him.
That's really
Thank you.
One and all present here. I am Hemal from grade 8. Today I would like to read a play by William Shakespeare called The Merchant of Venice. Act 3, Scene 1. To bait fish withal. If it will feed, nothing else. It will feed me revenge. He hath disgraced me, hindered me 500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated my enemies. And what's his reason? I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew's eyes, hath not a Jew's hands against dimensions, sense, affection, and patience, filled with the same food, hurt with the same weapon, subject to the same disease, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by same summer and winter, as a merchant is. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a merchant wrong a Jew, what should sufferance be by merchant's example?
That's
Thank you.
really awesome, Hemal.
Good evening to one and all present here. I'm Sri Sairam from grade 8th B. I'm here to read about The Broken Flute, Chapter 3, Expert Detectives. Mama didn't really want to take us to the clinic. That's already hard day in May. But we insisted. Our summer holidays had begun in April. And since we weren't going anywhere that year, we were just wee bit bored. The bus ride to Giriam was lovely. Strangely, although the heat and humidity are unbearable in the month of May, Bombay is so beautiful with all the trees in full bloom. The Gulmohar with its bright orange and red flowers, the pink or purple girel or queen's flower blooms, the pink cassia, yellow lubranum, purple jack, grand flowers, all strikingly heading to the coming of monsoon season. They add so much vigor and color to the city, which looks drab, dry, and dusty just before the rains. Sam took his flute along but didn't get a chance to practice because I suggested a game of marbles as soon as we reached Shankar's house. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone gathered today. I'm Hasni Prasad, a brimmer of grade 8 at Birmingham International School, Tirutani. And I'm proud to be here as a finalist in this book tournament. Today, I will be reading Chapter 12, What It Said on the Golden Ticket from Charlie on the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. A chapter filled with excitement and mystery. Let's begin. Charlie burst through a window, shouting, "Mother, mother, mother!" Mrs. Bucket was in the old grandparents' room, serving them their evening soup. "Mother!" yelled Charlie, rushing on them like a hurricane. "Look, I got it. Look, mother, look, the last golden ticket. It's mine. I found some money in the street and I bought 2 bars of chocolate, and the second one had the golden ticket. And there were crowds of people around me waiting to see it. And the shopkeeper rescued me and I ran all the way home, and here am I. It's the 5th golden ticket, mother. Thank you."
Good evening to one and all present here. I am Arish Muniraj of grade 8A. Today I am going to read an interesting novel, Matilda, by Roald Dahl. The readers of books. It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers, even when their own child is most disgusting. Little blister, you could ever imagine that she or is wonderful. Some parents go further. They become blinded by the adorations they manage to convince their child has the qualities of genius. Well, there is nothing very wrong with all this. This tells us about the brilliance of their own revolting offspring. That we start shouting, bring us basin, we are going to be sick. I might ever delve deeper into the natural histories and see the periodical cicada spent 6 years as rum underground and no more 6 days as free. Creatures spent sunlight and air. Your son, Wilfred, has spent 6 years in this school, and we are still waiting for him to emerge this crucialisis. Particular poisonous girl might steam me into the particular saying, Fauna has the same logical beauty as the iceberg, but unlike the iceberg, she has ups.
That's really wonderful, Harish Raj.
To another present here, myself Nisang. I'm going to read the novel The Alchemist, a fable about following a dream by Paulo Coelho. The caravan began to travel day and night. The ordered Bedois reappeared more and more frequently, and the camel driver, who had become a good friend of the boys, explained that the war between the tribes had already begun. The caravan would be very lucky to reach the oasis. The animals were exhausted, and the men talked among themselves less and less. The silence were worst aspect of the night. The camel driver, though, seemed not to be very concerned with the threat of war. "I'm alive," he said to the boy, as they ate a bunch of dates on one night with no fires, no moons. "When I'm eating, that's all I think about. If I'm on march, I just concentrate on marching. If I have to fight,
It'll be just a good day as a day as any others. Who see?
That's really one. Now let me invite Saisha.
Hi everyone, my name is Shasha. I'm studying grade 1 C section, Brimming High International School. Today I am going to talk about if books could talk. Wow, it would be very wonderful. My school bag would become a talking bag. My books would become my best friend. They would talk to me every day and help me learn happily. My English book would say letters, read stories, learn new words. My maths book would say do not be afraid of numbers. I will help you. My science book would say let us learn about animals, plants, sun and moon. If books could talk, they would remind me, read me every day. Do your homework on time. Do not tear my any pages. If I am sad, my storybook would say, don't worry, I will make you smile. They would say,
Thank
be
you, dear.
kind
Thank
to
you.
others. Respect your parents and teachers.
Thank you, Saisha.
Thank you. This is Nihan Selvan, Brimmer of grade 1. Today I am going to tell about my one-day trip to the moon. One night I looked up at the sky and saw the big bright moon. It looked so beautiful that I wished I could go there. I closed my eyes and imagined myself becoming an astronaut. Suddenly, I was standing near a shiny rocket. The rocket was very tall. I put on my space suit, my helmet, and my big space boots. I felt brave and excited. Then the countdown began. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! The rocket shot up into the sky. I could see clouds, birds, trees, and horses. Becoming tiny, I was going higher and higher. After some
Thank you,
time,
Nihan.
the
Thank you.
to everyone, this is Pegasha Bummer of Veton. Today I am going to speak about if I were the teacher for one day. I would make my classroom a happy place. I would greet all my students with a big smile and make them feel safe and welcome. I would make learning fun. We would not just be from books. We would play games to learn math and tell entertaining stories for reading time. I would let my turn to fun experiments in time, draw lots of pictures. I would kind and patient with everyone.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Good evening, respected jury, my teachers, and my friends. I'm Nitiksha. I'm studying in grade 1B. Today I'm going to talk about what if book could talk. If book could talk, they would smile and say hello, my friends. Books would say, open me and read me every day. They would tell us happy stories and funny stories. They would tell us stories about animals, princesses as heroes, and magic world. If book could talk, they would say, I can take you anywhere like. I can take you to the jungle, to the ocean, to the mountains, and even to space. Books should also say reading is fun. Reading helps you learn. Reading makes you smart. Books should tell us to be kind, to share.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am Maulishwar. I am going to talk about the topic. I was a teacher one day. Firstly, I am very happy to talk about this topic. Teacher is not just a work or job. It is the emotional place where we learn everything. If I get an opportunity to be a teacher, I would like to teach the students in very good way. I will wish to teach students without any partiality. I will make students to understand subjects in a easy way with many practical ideas. I will make students to respect each and every elders to teach respectfully. I will be friendly with all the students, but I will also guide them when they do mistake in the way they can learn easily. I will help them to know what is their ability and make sure to improve their extra activities and to get opportunity in many activities. And I try to make successful journey in their life in many sports activities. I don't want to say I am meant to be the best
Thank you, dear.
teachers. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, respected judges and my dear primers. A very happy smile from a very happy child. That's me. I am Jaisnavi. I am 7 years old and I study in grade 2. One small smile can start a big happiness. One small help can make a big difference. And one small act of kindness can change the world. Kindness is not small or difficult. It is simple and powerful. When we share, we care. When we help, we shine. When we speak kindly, we spread joy. A kind word can lift a sad heart. A helping hand can brighten a dark day. And when kindness grows from one person to another, it becomes a wave of happiness that touches everyone. We may be small, but our kindness is mighty. Every little act we do today build a brighter world for tomorrow. That's all from me today.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
That's really awesome, dear.
Next I will.
Hello everyone. I am Astasti from grade 2. I am here to speak about teamwork. Teamwork makes things easier. Let me begin with the thought for day. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Teamwork means working together. When we work together, we become easy and fun. If we work together, we finish fast. If we play together, we feel happier. If we help our friends, we learn better. Teamwork teaches us to help and care. Together we can do big things. Here I end my speech by saying talent win. Teamwork win champion. Thank you. Hello everyone. I am Yogeshwan from grade 2B. Today I am going to talk about how small acts of kindness can change the world. Kindness means being good to others. It's shown by helping people, speaking kind words and caring animals. We can be kind by sharing our things and speaking kind words and helping someone in need. Kindness makes people happy and smile to their faces. It also makes us feel happy and peaceful inside. Kindness makes people happy and smile to their faces. Kindness makes people happy and peaceful inside. Even small acts of kindness can make big difference. Everyone should try to be kind every day. The world became better.
Thank you,
People
dear.
care for. Thank you. My name is Pugarinian from grade 2C in Birmingham International School. My topic is being responsible at school and home. Responsibility is about taking ownership of our actions, duties and choices, both big and small. Today, let's explore how being responsible at home and school. At school, completing homework, studying for tests, being on time, participating in class, also respecting teachers and classmates, take care of school property, following rules. At home, listening to parents, chosen caring for younger siblings, showing good manners. The habits we build at home help us stay organized at school. Their actions build confidence, self-esteem and empathy, preparing us for the world. Responsibility is not a burden, it's the path to becoming the best version. Thank you. Everyone, I am Tejaswini from grade 2A at Birmingham International School. Today my topic is how teamwork makes things easier. Teamwork means two or more people come together to achieve a common goal. In the modern world, teamwork is a leadership skill that everyone should possess. Teamwork engages people from different backgrounds with a multi-dimensional approach for a common goal. World great best example is honey. It is a collection of team of honey bees. When it comes to sports, for example, cricket, football and hockey, etc. Good evening to everyone. I am Gunashi. I am there from Birmingham International School. Most people see a cardboard box and see a trash, but I see a portal to another world. Today I am here to tell you how I am planning to change the way I move forward. Forget walking, forget bikes, and definitely forget the yellow school bus. I have invented Zip Jam Zoomer of the world. The first teleportation to Astro. Wake up at 7:59 a.m. and relive school. Start in 1 minute. With my events, you just step into the box. Think of your desk and zap. You are there before the bell rings and you aren't even wearing shoe edge. It's perfect from wearing a shoe. It's perfect from wearing a shoe edge. Perfect from escaping a vegetable dinner or a boring talk about chairs. I did have chin negligence during the first children lost Tuesday. Being an inventor means taking risks. End up with extra step. So you are tired of work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To everyone, I'm Girvani from grade 3A. Respected teachers, judges, and my dear friends, have you ever looked at the sky and wondered, what if I had my own planet? Today, I'm going to share my dream on if I could create a new planet, I would name it Planet Harmony. It would be the most beautiful planet in the universe. On my planet, the air would be fresh, the rivers would be crystal clear, the trees would sing with the wind. There would be rainbow skies during the day and glowing stars at night. There would be no pollution, no wars and no sadness. People would not fight with words or hands, but solve problems with kindness and respect. Children on my planet love going to school. The school would be colorful, fun and full of creativity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Honorable judges and my dear friends, have you ever felt happy when everything is in the right place? That is the power for the being organized. Today I am going to speak about for the school. For me, being organized is not just a habit. It is my secret superpower. Every night before I sleep, I prepare for the next day. I pack my school bags neatly arranged, my books according to my timetable, and keeps my stationeries ready. This makes me morning calm and cheerful, and keep my notebooks clean and properly labeled. When my books are neat, my thoughts also neat. I can listen better, learn faster, perform with confidence in class. At home, my study table in my learning zone. I keep it clean, pretty and character free. I try tables helps my mind focus and active. I also followed a daily routine. I wake up on time, completes my.
Good evening, everyone. Brother here. My name is Niharika Shavna, member of grade 3. Today, I'm very special to share my thought on a wonderful topic. If I could create a new planet, I ever had a magical power to create a new planet, I would name it Harmonia. This planet would be a place where people, animals live together in perfect balance. I chose this name because Harmonia is something our born is the most today. The first thing I would focus on while creating my planet is nature. Harmonia would have the cleanest air, purest water and the greenest forest. The sky would look always bright and beautiful, changing color from soft pink to golden yellow as the day passes. At night, a million of tiny stars shines like diamond. The whole sky looked magical. There would be no pollution at all because everything ran on clean energy by the sun, wind and water. The landscape on Harmonia.
Everyone, this is Silamadi. I am studying grade 3 in Birmingham International School. I would like to share about how I TPM. TPM is time plan management. We have to plan according to the time. Then only we manage it perfectly. Second one is periodic task. I make a list every day and rank the task by important and emergency. Focus on the most critical task first and gets the big rocks done. Second one is periodic task. I make a list every day and rank the task by important and emergency. Focus on the most critical task first and gets the big rocks done. Third one is use time blocks. Study 25 minutes, have 5 minutes break, then keep study 25 minutes. It keeps me enthusiastic. You schedule Rebecca, you study long portion. Fourth one is study spot. Find quiet and clean place to study. Make it your own way. Fifth,
Thank you, Ilma ji. Your plans are
hello ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to our chief guest, honorable judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Setting goals is the first step in the turning the invisible to visible. I'm Lakshmi Babu, studying grade 4A at Birmingham International School. Today, I'm here to speak about the topic as why it's important to set goals. Setting goals is a critical aspect of personal and professional development. It clarity our properties and aspirants with us. We experience a sense of accomplishment and motivation to continue working towards them. Setting goals can help us to build confidence in our abilities. It increases our self-esteem and develop a growth mindset. These qualities help us to continue working towards them in the face of adversity. Conclusion. It's my time to conclude my topic. Setting goals can help us to build confidence in it helps to stay focused and motivated, measure our progress, build confidence and self-esteem, develop reliance and perseverance. Therefore, thank you.
Thank you. Your goals make you move forward, dear. It's really wonderful.
Now let's welcome Tivashni.
Close your eyes. Imagine waking up in a country where the rules actually make sense. People feel safe and everyone has a voice. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Devashni, a voice from grade 4. Today, I am going to share what it would be like if I could design my own country. If I could design my own country, it would not be made of borders. It would not be made of borders or buildings, but of dreams and good deeds. It would not be found on a map, but flat in every heartbeat. I name it Dremora, a place where people live by one simple truth. Kindness is the language everyone understands. Kindness is the language everyone understands. In Dremora, children would be a leader of tomorrow and the joy of today. Schools would be places of wonder. Schools would be places of wonder, not worry. Learning would feel like an adventure because education is not a filling of a bucket but the lighting of a fire. Stories, song, science and nature.
Thank you,
would
dear.
help.
It's
Thank you.
really good.
Happy evening to everyone. Myself, Piani, doing great for B. I'm one of the students of Birmingham International School at Dutton. A student who believes that confidence creates impact, clarity and change. I stand here before you, not just to speak, to share a message that can make the way we think about our future. Public speaking gives voice to ideas. Today, my voice carries a powerful thought. Have you ever boarded your bus without knowing its destination? No matter how fast it travels, it will never take you where you want to go. In the same way, life without goals has speed but no direction. Today, I would like to speak on topic why is it important to set goals. Goals give clarity and direction, what we want and where we are going. Goals turn dreams into reality, what we imagine and what we work for. Goals improve discipline, self-control and responsibility. Goals help us overcome failure. Failure is a part of life. It's
Thank you, dear. That's really awesome. Now let's welcome Tanshika.
Imagine a country where robots do choices, trees grow ice cream, and kindness is a currency. Welcome to Kindrovia, a playful place where everyone's a superhero and supergirl. Hello, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Danshika Karthik from grade 4B. Today I'm going to speak about if I could design my own country. Best. Focus on happiness. No homebacks, Parks Gallery, Ice Cream Fridays. Understandable. Government listens free healthy food. Decisions made with tech and community. Decisions made with tech and community. Unique. Streets named after a kind. Streets named after a kind. Okay, points for being nice. Win a moon kya float. Win a moon kya float. Super. Magical text. Holograms. AI friends. Mood changing weather. Understandable. Free healthcare, mental support, dreams for kids. Free healthcare, mental support, dreams for kids. Thank you.
Dear.
Wow! What a bright night with full of glimmers in the sky. Hope so. Everyone is boring. Am I right? Okay, I will take a short time and give you a better understanding of why skills are more important than marks. I am Lohita Radha Krishnan. Okay, let's start. My parents usually used to say me that Lohi, skills are more important than marks. But I thought for my life only marks are important because in every place people used to ask us what's your 10th or 12th mark rather than what are your skills. But then later I understood that skills are more important than marks because without marks we can survive, but without skills we can't survive. Skills are permanent in our entire life until our death, but marks are temporary. Marks shows only what's our memory, but skill shows what's our ability, potential, power and capability. With help of your marks, sometimes you can relate your life, but
you, dear.
skill shows you that what you can really do in your life.
Thank you,
Please wait, I need to share something. Let you don't get a name a stopper, better get a name. Today she's a leading person and tomorrow she's a succeeding person. I would like to say only one to all parents. Don't force your child to get marks. It affects them mentally and emotionally. Rather say them, let you develop your skills. I make sure today your child may not be a topper today without marks. But when he is with some skills, he will succeed at someday. But when he is with some skills, he will succeed at someday. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. It's important to concentrate on the positive aspects of our lives and express gratitude for what we have. Our famous and the powerful quote says, if the only prayer in your whole life was thank you, that would suffice. Give thanks always. It's the greatest prayer we can offer and it's the greatest practice we can do. Yes, hi everyone. This is your K. Varun from grade 5B has been honored here to stand before you today to speak about the role and importance of gratitude, not daily lives. Firstly, I am grateful to God for His guidance and love. I want to thank and express my gratitude to everyone who's been a part of my life and this journey. A very warm welcome to all present here, respected teachers, parents and students. A special thanks to the chief guest of the day. It's an honor to be graced by the presence of such accomplished dignitaries and entrepreneurs. Today, I want to talk about a simple and profound practice that transforms our life. It's nothing but gratitude. Do you know exactly what is gratitude? Gratitude is all about recognizing and appreciating what's valuable and meaningful in your life. Gratitude is often called the simple act of appreciating what you have, but its power runs much deeper. Okay, then let me tell you. In today's culture, our expression of gratitude, politeness, and general etiquette often become the rote and automatic. The act of expressing gratitude in our life is vital, and this is because it makes our life of an individual stronger. Why gratitude is important? Experiencing gratitude.
Thank you, Varun.
Judges, with your permission, I am concluding this topic. To conclude, gratitude is much more than feel-good concept. Gratitude is a powerful tool that transforms the way we experience our life. I am grateful to my teachers who helped me to learn new things in my life. I am grateful to my parents who love and care for me. Thanking my friends for making the relationship stronger and kinder. Being grateful makes me stronger and helps to see good things in my life. When I'm grateful, I see only on what I have, not on what I lack. So why not we all start practicing gratitude from now? I hope you all start practicing gratitude from now. Thank you to everyone.
A warm welcome to one and all present here. A report card can show your mark, but it can never show true potential. A report card can show your mark, but it can never show true potential. An exam paper can test your memory, but life tests your skills. Let me introduce myself. By the way, I am Maran Arunachalam of 5th grade from Birmingham International School, Tirthani. Today, I would like to speak on why skills are more important than marks. Marks show how well we handle real-life challenges like communication, creating, leadership, and problem-solving. Shape our future far more than numbers on your mark sheet. A great example from India is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was just not a topper. He was a man of skills like innovation, discipline, and vision. This is the practical knowledge helped him become a renowned scientist and the President of India. This is the life's proven skills. Turn education into the achievement. Marks may impress for a moment, but skills create a lifetime of success. Remember mark.
Thank you, Madan. It's really wonderful.
Judges, with your permission, I can conclude my speech. Remember mark can describe your past, but skills will define your future. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Madan. It's really wonderful. Now let me invite Kavinaya.
Imagine a world where everyone smiled at each other, helped each other, and spoke kind words. That world could start with just one person, and that person could be you. Let me introduce myself. This is Kavinaya Babu of grade 5th A at Birmingham International School, Tirthani. Today, I'm going to talk about how kindness can change someone's life. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Kindness means being caring, helpful, and understanding. It doesn't need money or any special skills, just a good heart. Let me share a story how kindness can change someone's life. A new boy in our school always sat alone. One day, a classmate smiled and said, "Would you like to play with us?" That one small act of kindness made him happy, helped him make friends, and love school. We can all be kind in just simple ways: sharing, helping a friend, cheering someone up, or even holding the door open. Small actions can make a big difference. Kindness is like a boomerang. It comes back to...
Thank you, dear. It's really wonderful.
Judges, with your permission to conclude, small act of kindness like kind words, listening, and helping can make a big difference in someone's life. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. It's really wonderful.
Education is not learning of facts, but it is the training of mind to think. And that is why some speeches entertain, some speeches inform, but a few speeches change the way we think. Today, I'm not here to talk about marks or exams alone. I'm here to talk about life beyond the mark sheet. Because long after exams over, long after results forgotten, one question remains. Today, we are living in a world where
Certificates are hanging in a wall. Skulls walking into rooms unchanged look. A certificate cannot speak for you. A certificate cannot solve problem. A certificate cannot lead people. If marks don't guarantee success, then why do we see gold medalists waiting for job? Think about it. This question is not meant to insult mark. This question is meant to expose reality. The world outside does not reward what you score. The world outside rewards what you can do. Marks fade with time. Skills compound with time. This is not motivation. This is observation. History proves this. Industry proves this. Life proves this. From childhood, we are trying to believe one thing. Score high marks, then life will be set. This belief has been repeated so many times that I stop.
Thank you, dear.
Wait a minute. I want to conclude my speech. Your marks are just a snapshot of where you were Tuesday morning in exam hall, but your skills are heartbeat of your life. At the end of the day, marks may get you an interview, but your skills only get you a job. Build a life where your talent is so loud and no one even think to ask for a mark. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Thank you.
A great evening to one and all present here. I'm Joshita of grade 6B at Birmingham International School. Being Brimmer has taught me dream, act and inspire. So tell me our lesson, knowledge and action to change the world. Before, look at this. You might all think this is just a eraser. But everyone will talk about a pen or pencil. But a pen or pencil only makes mistake. This fixes them. Uneducated citizens repeats erase. Educated citizens does not make them louder. That's how a society builds a better society. Today I'm stand before you all. I'm going to talk how education citizens makes a better society. Before I begin, I want to ask everyone one honest question. If education really make our society better, then why did educated people still litter roads, breaking rules, and say silent when something wrong happens? That's because true education is not about marks. It's about mindset. Education citizens does not break rules and call it smartness. Education.
Thank you, Joshita.
Let I conclude. Education makes a build informal minds and responsible action and strong nature. And the education turns awareness into participation and knowledge into progress. As a Nelson Mandela rightly said, education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. I repeat again, as a Nelson Mandela rightly said, education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. Thank you.
Amazing, Joshita. Thank you. Now I invite Lakshita K.
A very pleasant evening to one and all present here. Let me ask you something. If every marks you scored that disappears tomorrow, would your knowledge disappears? No, because marks lives on a paper. Learning lives inside you. And before you listen to me, just look at this paper. Because for years, a paper decide who's intelligent and who's not intelligent. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. If every marks you scored that disappears tomorrow, would your knowledge disappears? No, because marks lives on a paper. Learning lives inside you. Marks measure memories. Learning builds thinking. Marks create pressure. Learning create confidence. Yes, marks may prepare you for an exam. Learning prepare for an entire life. And this is how the marks treat you like a trust. Now just throw it away from us. And yes, marks are important, but learning is more powerful. So I choose learning over just marks. Of course, today most of the competitive exams are based on mark. But if you analyze the question and answer pattern, we'll get the truth that every question answers patterns are based on profound learning. So let us strive to be a true learner, not be a mark scorer. I repeat it again. Let us strive to be a true learners, not be a mark scorers. And I take you to a small story. There was once a girl in a small government school. Her classmate memorized a page. She asked questions. While others chased mark, she chased meaning. Her friends repeated the answers for only an exam.
Thank you, Lakshita.
And with your permission, a few seconds to conclude my speech. In the world, most of the authors, writers, a great speakers, a great officers, rulers, judges, and all short, all white and golden collar jobs are possible only by gaining knowledge. And education is not just about scoring marks, it's about true learning. I repeat it again. Education is not just about true learning. Education is not just about scoring marks. It's about true learning. And let me introduce myself. This is Lakshita Kodandan of grade 6 from Birmingham International School, Tirthani. And this thought is said by a powerful man, APJ Abdul Kalam. And I choose his thought to follow, to be a learner, not be a mark scorer. And today, after hearing my speech, who's to be collecting my team? To be a learner, can raise your hands. I see many people. Be a learner. Again, more. I need more people to be a learner. Thank you. Good evening, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. This is Kanishka Manikandan of grade 6A from Birmingham International School, Tirthani. In today's digital world, social media has become the major part of teenage life. Platforms such as Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and YouTube help teenagers stay connected, share ideas, and learn new things. While social media has many advantages, the impact on mental health cannot be ignored. Let us first look at the positive side. Social media allows teenagers to stay connected with friends and families, especially during times when physical meetings are not possible. It provides access to educational content, news, and creative opportunities. Many teenagers discover their talent, build confidence, and find support communities online. When used wisely, social media can be a powerful tool for learning and self-expression. However, excessive social media can have serious negative effects on teenagers' mental health. One major issue is comparison. Teenagers often compare their real lives with carefully. Ma'am, with your permission, can you let me few seconds to conclude my topic? In conclusion, social media is neither completely good nor completely bad. It depends on how we use it. If used responsibly, it can inspire and educate. But if misused, it can harm mental health. Let us choose to use wisely and prioritize our mental well-being. Most importantly, I am not only referring this speech only to teenagers, but to every person present here. Thank you.
A wonderful morning, a wonderful evening to one and all. Respected judges, honorable teachers, parents, and all my dear friends. I am Parnika of grade 6 from Birmingham International School, Tirthani. Today, I stand before you all to speak on a topic that defines the true meaning of education. The difference between scoring high and learning well. Let me begin with a simple question. If two students score same marks, are they equally successful? Now let me ask more important question. If one student forgets everything after the examination and the other can apply that knowledge confidently in real life, who has truly learned? I will try to address these questions through this speech. In today's education system, scoring high is often considered the ultimate goal. Scoring high means
achieving excellent marks, ranks, or grades in examination. It focuses on results, numbers, and certificates. Many students score high by memorizing answers, practicing repeated questions, and studying only what is likely to appear in the exam. This approach can produce impressive marks. But does it always produce understanding? Consider a student who studies day and night before an exam, memorizes every answer, and scores 95%. For a moment, it feels like success. With your permission, can I conclude my topic? Marks may impress people, but learning transforms lives. I'm repeating again. Marks may impress people, but learning transforms lives. Thank you.
How many of you here have a dream, a goal you desperately want to achieve, a big, bold, maybe even just a scary dream? Today we will explore why self-discipline is not a punishment, but a pathway. It is not a restriction, but a release of your potential. Prepare to unlock the power within you to achieve the goals you have always dreamed of. Did you know that self-discipline was a better predictor of academic success than IQ? Think about that now, not how smart you are, but how much control you have over yourself. So, the self-discipline means saying no to what distracts you, so that you can say yes to what defines you. Let me ask you something honest. What we will do when life becomes difficult? Do we complain or do we become disciplined? Great people just discipline. So ask Satyaj, prepared for ice and premix together. Time was limited, strength was tested. But self-discipline made the balance possible. If they can't adjust struggles, why not us? Everyone dreams of success, but only few are willing to do what success demands. That is self-discipline, and that is the moment where difference begins. Motivation excites us, inspiration just moves us, but self-discipline transforms us. Motivation is emotional, but self-discipline is essential. Motivation comes and goes, but self-discipline stays quiet, firm and unstoppable. Let me ask you something. What happens when enthusiasm disappears? And what happens? Let me conclude with this. There is no luck except where is self-discipline. I repeat, there is no luck except where is self-discipline. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Pooja. Good evening to all present here. I am Thirupugar of grade 7. Today I am here to talk about the important topic, the kindness and empathy in today's world. Be kind for everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, highlighting the unseen struggle of a people endure. Empathy and kindness are the most powerful forces that create a better world by connecting the people. The world filled with challenges, small act of compassion can have a lasting impact on both individuals and the society. Signs of kindness. Studies have shown that when we act or perform the kindness, our brain releases the chemicals like oxytocin and dopamine, which make us to feel happy, moreover strengthen the health of our heart. Why it is important in today's world? As our world is big, unpredictable place, the people from different places have a different thoughts, which is not similar but us. We may encounter the people with our behavior which is angry and judgmental by us. We may encounter in airports, stores, even in our neighborhood. I was wondering why suddenly kindness is given as a topic for this competition. And I got the answer from Far Hills High School in USA. The Far Hills High School in USA teaches the 5 benefits of kindness. Great happy, greater self-esteem, greater sense of belonging.
Thank you, Tirupati.
Please take a moment to conclude. The Bible teaches us we must be love on others by brotherly love. I repeat, brotherly love. I fear the world is losing the value which we have in each other. If your neighbor suffers, mourn them. That is kindness. If your neighbor is in pain, lend them a generous hand. That is empathy. Carry these 2 attributes with you, which means in your heart. Make them to see other. I believe the world must end from today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tirupurgal. You really teach us how kindness is important. Now let's welcome Tanish.
Good evening to one and all present here. And I am here to deliver the impact of gratitude of mental health. Mental health is not always visible. It does not show in scars or wounds. Yet it silently decides whether we rise or fall. In a world filled with constant expectations, hurting our mental health has become a necessity. Today, I stand before you to speak about a powerful, yet often ignored force that strengthens the mind: gratitude. Let me share an inspiring journey. Nick Vijay, a world-famous motivational speaker, born without arms and legs. Nick's childhood was filled with pain, loneliness, and deep emotional struggles. There were moments when he questioned his purpose and wondered why life had been so unfair to him. Nick made a powerful decision. He chose to change his mindset. Instead of focusing on what he had lost, he felt to become grateful for what he still had: a loving family, a strong voice, and a purpose to inspire others. The single shift towards gratitude transformed his mental health. Let me share a second person of Mariappan Thangavelu, a Paralympic gold medalist from Tamil Nadu. Born in a small village in Salem district, Mariappan's life changed forever when a tragedy road accident took away his leg at a very young age. The physical pain was unmemorable, but the emotional pain was even heavier. He felt the social rejection, financial struggles, and moments of deep self-doubt. Many around him believed his dream and they ended before they even began. Let me conclude by saying this. When life feels heavy, gratitude becomes our quiet strength. It does not change us our problems, but it changes us. And that change can change everything. And I am Tanish, the Brimmer family of grade 7. Thank you.
Amazing, Tanish. Come on, parents, let's cheer him. Next, we have Mahati K.
Hello everybody, I'm Dashni Manibadi from grade 7. Let's talk about a powerful topic, the role of self-discipline. Self-discipline means the ability to control our emotions, actions and habits. Even when no one is watching, it is the inner strength that helps us to choose what is right over what is easy. The talents and intelligence are important, but without self-discipline, they cannot take us far. Neeraj Chopra did not achieve his success in one day behind his Olympic gold medal. And he has self-discipline shining. He followed a strict daily routines even during injuries and failures. He did not give up his discipline harper. His success proved that self-discipline is stronger than excuse. His success proved that self-discipline is stronger than excuse. Self-discipline plays major role in students' life. At disciplined students studies regularly instead of studying only exams. These students know how to control the distractions from mobile phone, social media and laziness. Because of self-discipline, the goals become clear and the success become achievable. Self-discipline is not only important for studies, but also for health and character. Waking up early, exercising daily, and eating healthy foods and speaking politely are a self-disciplined person. In today's world, the distraction is everywhere, so the self-discipline is more important than ever. It separates between dreams and achievements. Without self-discipline, the dreams become wishes, and with self-discipline, the dreams become reality. Self-discipline is a key that unlocks the door of success. I repeat, self-discipline is a key that unlocks the door of success. If we control our time today, our future will thank us tomorrow. I repeat, if we control our time today, our future will thank us tomorrow. Thank you. Imagine a world where kindness is the language that everyone speaks. A world where empathy is the currency that buys smiles and compassion is the bridge that connects us together, and where cafeteria food tastes better because someone smiled while serving it, and where strangers become friends over a random act of kindness, and where empathy is the new cool. Welcome to the Ripple Revolution. It's a time when notifications outnumber hugs, kindness and empathy. Kindness and empathy are the ultimate upgrade we did not know we needed. Let's dive into these vibes are the secret sauce of the happier world. Myself, Mahati Karthik from grade 7B. Today, I am here to speak about the importance of kindness and empathy. Kindness. Kindness is like a social superpower. It breaks barriers, builds bridges, and makes everyone feel they belong. From school projects to online interaction, it changes the whole game.
Kindness is like an invisible thread that weaves lives together. These threads are invisible, but their impact is intangible. Empathy is a map that helps us navigate the complexities of human emotion. With empathy, we can know where others are hurting, where they need support, and how we can help. With empathy, we can turn strangers into friends and enemies into allies. Did you know that kindness is oxytocin, the feel-good hormone? Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Good evening, Brimmer's family. Before I begin, let's do a small honesty test. Don't worry, no marks will be cut. First question: how many of you have big dreams to become a doctor, engineer, IAS, business? Nice, almost everyone. Second question: how many of you woke up early today to work for that dream? Suddenly, everybody's thinking very deeply. Third question, and please don't lie, already your phone knows the truth. How many of you woke up, checked your phone, opened Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and said, okay, I'll start within 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes become 30 minutes, and 30 minutes become 1 hour. And suddenly, dreams postponed with full confidence. So every day we say, I want this, I want that. But tell me, what are we doing? Nothing, nothing. Am I right? We dream like a king, but work like we are on vacation. That's why reality hits so hard. That's why reality hits so hard. So listen carefully. This speech is not a lullaby. It's an alarm. It's an alarm. This is my dream. At first, I start small. I tell myself, I will try. I begin to believe. I work harder. I push myself. And I feel proud.
Thank you, Shalini.
I am about to conclude within few seconds. But then, reality arrives with its pressure, fear, and people's opinions. And now, I got tired. I lost my courage. I don't guide it. I don't stop it. I just let my dreams go. Now listen to me. Look at me. Your dreams are not weak. Your delay is. Dreams do not fail. Comfort kills them. And stop blaming life. Stop blaming luck. Stop saying, oops, tomorrow. Tomorrow is dangerous. Tomorrow steals your future quietly. If you don't chase your dream, reality will trap you in a life you never wanted. And one day, you will wake up and say, oh my God, this is not the life I dreamed of. Don't let that day come. Don't let that day come. Stand up, move, act. Turn your vision into action. Turn your dreams into reality. Now you might ask, who is this girl carrying all this fire, all these messages, the courage to challenge reality, the voice that refuses to be silent? I am Shalini Punyakoti, studying grade 8 at Birmingham International School, Tirthani. And I never stop daring, never stop dreaming, and never stop becoming. Thank you.
Is the name Brimmer. Before I begin, let me ask a small question. If you are a Ajit fan, please raise your hand. Now it's your turn. If you are a Vijay fan, please raise your hand. We all walk into our life with our favorites. Your friend will tell Vijay is the best, and you will tell no, Ajit is the best. But suddenly a small fight starts. We all will do in our day-to-day life. Yes, but it shows something important. That is tolerance and acceptance. That is tolerance and acceptance. Let's see
What's mean by tolerance and acceptance? In 1960, the South Africa called itself a free nation, but for black people it is dictatorship. But for black people it is dictatorship. When British ruled our India, they told white people are pure, they won't even lie. Black people are cheaters, they are dangerous. Now judges, just imagine this. You are simply walking on the road. Suddenly, you got one coin. What we will do? The answer is very simple. We will just put this coin into our pocket. Because for us coin is a coin. Because for us coin is a coin. But my hero, Nelson Mandela. Judges, with your permission, let me conclude. Look, this is what the world teaches us. Black people are ugly. White people are beautiful. Look, this is what intolerance does. Now see, what is left? Nothing. Nothing. When humanity is crushed, nothing is left. But tolerance is choosing not to crush. Acceptance is choosing to hold it gently. Let me introduce myself. I am Madhimita, a brimmer of grade 8 at Brimming High International School, Tirutani. Thank you.
Yeah, very pleasant evening to everyone present here. Before I begin, let me be very clear. The speech is not here to please you. It is here to challenge you. I am not here to motivate you. I am here to tell you the truth. I once believed dreams were enough. I once believed goals were enough. I once believed talent was enough. But without discipline, nothing is enough. This diamond looks calm. This diamond looks harmless. But it survived pressure, it survived time, it survived what? It was squeezed, stuck and reshaped. It was tested in darkness. It was challenged by force. It was corrected again and again. Not once, not twice, over and over. If it avoided struggle, pressure, it would have known what? That is self-discipline. Facing discomfort, accepting corrections, enduring pain without running. No struggle, no strength. No discipline, no destiny. And this reminds me a great woman, Kalpana Chawla. She failed. She failed again and again. But she did quit. She did quit. She studied harder. She trained longer. She disciplined herself every single day. And one day, she touched the stars. Self-discipline is not just personal. It decides the future of our society. So let me ask you, does our country need discipline?
Thank you,
Judges, with your permission to be concluded. Does our country need discipline? Yes, but who should start it? Is it government? Is it system? Is it my neighbor? Is it me? Or is it you? Because a disciplined society is not built by laws. A disciplined society is built by disciplined individuals. So the real question is not who is responsible. The real question is, are we disciplined enough to take responsibility? Before I step down, let me introduce myself. I am Priyanka Yani, a brimmer of grade 8. Thank you.
A glorious and inspiring evening to every brilliant mind gathered here today. Let me ask you something. Who here has a dream? Fine. Today, I want every heartbeat here to remember just 3 words. I can, I will, and I must. We all have dreams. Small dreams, big dreams, even impossible dreams. But then, reality arrives. Reality with pressure, reality with problems, and reality with doubts. And reality whispers, you can't do it. You can't do it. Dhirubhai Ambani faced reality and lost. Nikola Tesla dreamed big, but reality held him back. But hear me clearly. A dream stays a dream until you rise, you act, and you fight. A dream stays a dream until you rise, you act, and you fight.
Reality is your battlefield. And a battlefield is not a place to step back, it is the place to step up. Let me show you what I mean. This paper is my dream, clean and clear. Now I crush it. This is reality. Pressure, fear, and struggle. Now I open it again. The paper still exists. So reality can bend us, but it cannot destroy our dreams unless we give up. So ask yourself today, will I give up or will I rise up? And for me, the answer is already clear. And now, let me share my own dream. My dream is to become a cardiologist. The dream is beautiful, but the reality is tough. Years of study, pressure, and fear of failure. But I choose not to fear reality. I choose to fight it. Because one day, I don't want to just dream of saving lives. I want to do it. So this is not dreams versus reality. This is dreams becoming reality. And before I end, let me introduce myself. I'm Jay Hasani Babu, a dreamer who believes not just in dreaming, but in doing. Thank you.
You rocked it, Jaya Hasani. Now let's welcome Sudarshia T.
Judges, do you have any questions? Thank you.
Good evening, respected judges, teachers, and my competitors. This is just a coin. Small, silent, and ordinary. Most people don't even bend to pick it up. But the success is built exactly like this. Not in one big moment, not in one lucky chance, but in small action, repeated every single day. That control, that consistency, that sacrifice is called self-discipline. This reminds me of a great man, Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. He was never loud, never flashy, never chasing attention. Like this coin, he quietly built value every day. Until one day the entire nation saw his worth. People say success comes from motivation. You're wrong. Motivation is temporary. Self-discipline is permanent. Motivation disappears when the alarm rings. Self-discipline gets up anyway. Motivation disappears when the distractions call. Self-discipline stays focused. Motivation disappears when the life becomes difficult. Self-discipline keeps moving forward. Dr. Kalam faced failure, criticism, the pressure of an entire nation. Yet he never lost control because discipline was his strength. Each coin is one day of effort, one day of practice, one day of saying no to excuses. Small action, small effort, massive future. A coin.
Thank you, Sudarshia.
A coin never says, look at me. It simply grows on value. Judges, please wait. Can we conclude? So if A.P.J. Abdul Kalam could live a disciplined life for the future of our nation, we can live a disciplined life for our own dream. Because goals don't need motivation. They need self-discipline. I am Sudarshia from grade 8 at Birmingham International School, where the self-discipline is taught as an important value for achieving goals. Thank you.
Good evening, all the dignitaries of Birmingham High International School, elated principal, dedicated teachers, proud parents, and super talented children. Today, to talk about today's event, what we witnessed was not just a competition. I feel it was like a celebration of confidence, courage, and their creativity in action. What an amazing display of talents. What a confident set of performances. All the credit goes to, I guess, it is all because of the teachers who work here. Because their hard work, dedication, their efforts have all reflected today in today's performances. Kudos to all the teachers. Children, winning is of course wonderful, but winning your fear and participation, just trying to again participate in all the events is more powerful. Be a powerful leader then. Then regarding your parents, please parents, you have chosen a right school. I appreciate your wisdom for choosing this right school. What an amazing talent the students have performed today. I was really confused whom to select because all perform well, all speak well, all give their performances with utmost passion. I was really confused, but I did my best to my extent of knowledge. And above all, very big appreciation goes to Brimming High International School for creating such a wonderful platform to inspire students to discover themselves, to explore themselves, to explore their abilities and potentials. So please keep up the work. I appreciate the whole team of Brimming School. And special applause to teachers. You're not just shaping the performances, you're just shaping the future leaders. Dear parents, please cooperate with the school and the stakeholders of the school. When parents and teachers work together, children may run faster towards success. So let's have a big success. Dear children, keep learning, dream big, kill your fear, grab the opportunities, shine like a star. Best wishes to each and every one of you. I would like to make a special mention of these two pretty girls. They have stolen the show, I guess. My special mention to you people. What a set of team, ma'am. They are just behind us for every moment. You have a very good set of team. Achieve more and more success, ma'am. Best wishes. Thank you.
Good evening to all. First of all, I should thank the management, Brimming High School, for giving me this opportunity to see these talents. And also, I should thank your principal, the faculty team, and the parents for encouraging your children to show up their talents in this given opportunity. நான் கொஞ்சம் தமிழ்லேயே சொல்கிறேன், சரி? அது இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கனெக்டடாகவும் இருக்கும், ரைட்? இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் கிடைக்கிறது அப்படிங்கிறது இட் இஸ் எ வெரி பிக் திங், ரைட்? ஸோ இதுக்கு கண்டிப்பாக உங்களோட மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டை, உங்களோட பிரின்ஸிபலை, உங்களோட டீச்சர்ஸை கண்டிப்பாக அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ணணும். ஏன் அப்படின்னா, என்ன மாதிரியான ஸ்டூடெண்ட்க்கெலாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் ஏறி நிற்கிற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஐ காட் இன் ஒன்லி இன் மை காலேஜ். ஸோ நான் நோட் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இன் எ ஸ்கூல். ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் இப்படி ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு என்னோடய காலேஜில் வந்து எனக்கு இப்படி ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுத்தது வந்து ஒரு ப்ரேயரில் பேசுகிறதுக்கு. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் டு ஸ்பீக் இன் எ ப்ரேயர். அது நியூஸ் படிக்கணும், அவ்வளோதான். ஸோ என் கையெல்லாம் அப்படியே தடன்னு உதிரிக்கிட்டே இருந்துச்சு. நானாக படிச்சிட்டேன். எங்கள் பிரின்ஸிபல் என்ன சொன்னார் அப்படின்னா, யூ வில் பிகம் எ வெரி குட் ஸ்பீக்கர் இன் ஃப்யூச்சர், ஆனால் கை தான் உதிருது, டோன்ட் வரி அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். அது ஃபஸ்ட்டு லெசன் எனக்கு. செகண்ட் ஆஸ்பெக்ட் நான் வந்து பார்த்தது என்னென்னா, இப்போ நீங்கள் எல்லாருமே எங்களுடைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து வெக்காபுலரி அண்டு ப்ரொனன்சியேஷன் எல்லாமே கரெக்டாக பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. அவங்களுடைய குழந்தைங்கள்லேருந்து அவங்க ட்ரெயின் அப் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறாங்க. தட்ஸ் வெரி ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப் திங், ரைட்? சூப்பராக பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க. ஏன் இதை நான் உண்மையில் ஃபீல் பண்ணேன் அப்படின்னா, when I went for to become a teacher, ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் ட்ரைனிங் போகணும். அந்த ட்ரைனிங்கில் வந்து என்ன பண்ணாங்க அப்படின்னா, நாங்கள் கிளாஸஸ்லாம் எடுக்கணும். உண்மையிலே எனக்கு ஒரு என்னுடைய ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி வந்து ஒரு ஃப்ரெஞ்சு லேடி. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு சுத்தமாக தமிழ் தெரியாது. ஸோ நாங்கள் இங்கிலீஷில் பேசணும், இல்லைனா ஃப்ரெஞ்சில் தான் பேசணும். அந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ட்ரைனர்கிட்ட தான் நாங்கள் டீச்சர் ஆகணும். ஸோ ஐ வாஸ் டேக்கிங் எ போயம். அந்த போயம் வந்து த விக்கெட், இன்னும் கூட ஸ்டில் ஐ ரிமெம்பர் த விக்கெட் ஸ்பைடர் அண்ட் எ ஃப்ளை. அந்த போயம் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம். ஸோ அந்த போயத்தில் ஒரு வேர்டு வாஸ் தேர், SUBTLE, ரைட்? ஸோ அந்த வேர்டை நான் ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணும் போது எனக்கு இது தெரியாது, ரைட்? வெக்காபுலரி இது எனக்கு தெரியாது, எனக்கு வந்து இந்த ப்ரொனன்சியேஷன் தெரியாது. ஸோ நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா, சப்டில் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு கடைசி வரைக்கும் டீச் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஸோ எங்கள் மேடம், ஸ்டில் ஐ ரிமெம்பர், ஆண்டனி மேடம், அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க, ஒரே வார்த்தைன்னா, உன்னோட டிக்ஷனரி எடுத்துகிட்டு வா, அந்த ப்ரொனன்சியேஷனை படி, இட் இஸ் சட்டில் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ அப்புறம் சட்டில்னு ஆரம்பித்து திருப்பியும் ஃபஸ்ட்லேருந்து டீச் பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ அந்த வார்த்தை இட் வாஸ் இந்த ஹேப்பனிங், இட் வாஸ் இன் த இயர் ஆஃப் 2003. ஸ்டில் ஐ ரிமெம்பர், ரைட்? எங்கள் மேடம் எனக்கு சட்டில்னு சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க, இது எப்படி படிக்கணும்னு சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்கன்றது. இன்றைக்கி உங்கள் குழந்தைங்களுக்கு இன்றைக்கே சொல்லித்தராங்க, இந்த வவலை எப்படி படிக்கணும், இந்த கான்சனண்ட்டை எப்படி படிக்கணும், ஹவு டு ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் த வேர்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் அ கிரேட் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி அண்ட் வி ஷுட் அப்ரிஷியேட் த ஸ்கூல் ஃபார் கிவிங் திஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் டு யுவர் சில்ட்ரன். நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் இதை வெளியில் கொண்டு போய் சொல்லுங்கள், இப்படி ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி, நான் இப்படி ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் நான் நியர்லி ஐ எம் ட்ராவலிங் அரௌண்ட் 16 to 17 years ஆஃப் சர்வீஸ். நாடு பூரா ட்ராவல் பண்ணுறோம். ஆனால் நான் இப்படி ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் நான் இது வரைக்கும் பார்க்கல. நான் இந்த மாதிரி ஆக்சுவலாக ஐ டென்ட் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் when I came to this, accepted the invitation and came for this program. நான் இப்படி வேறு ஏதோ ஒரு காம்படிஷன் போல அப்படின்னு நினச்சேன். நான் உங்கள் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டை எல்லாம் உண்மையிலே இந்த ஸ்கூலுக்கு பேர் இருக்கிற மாதிரி இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் லெவலுக்கு தான் கொண்டு போகிறாங்க. நைட் தே வில் காம்பீட் இன் இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் லெவல். ஷுவர்லி இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஹேப்பன். நீங்கள் வேணால் பாருங்கள், இந்த வெக்காபுலரி, இந்த டேலண்ட்டு, இந்த ஸ்டைல் இருக்கும் போது கண்டிப்பாக இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் லெவலில் அவங்க வந்து ஷைன் அப் பண்ணுவாங்க. அண்ட் தே ஆர் ஆல் அவர் ஃப்யூச்சர்ஸ். இவங்க தான் நம்மளுடைய எதிர்காலம். இவங்க தான் நம்ம நாட்டை காப்பாற்ற போகிறாங்க, நம்மளை காப்பாற்ற போகிறாங்க. ஸோ வி ஆர் கிவிங் them a very good opportunity where you have put them in a very good school. So hats off to everyone, all to the parents and the teachers and the principal and especially to the management. Thank you one and all.
And all presence here. I feel very happy to observing these children's talents. Still I remember 3 important words when I was observing the talents of the children on the stage. First word A, which means for the appreciation. Appreciated to whole team of this school and also for the parents and children's performing on the stage also. Second thing, balancing the program. When they start the program and still end, they are balancing with the help of the whole team of this school also. I really appreciated the leader of the school and also for the chairman and other coordinators of all the events from junior grade 2 and grade 8 level. And third one, see, capability. Capability, it's not only for the word. I really observing the each and every children capability when they start to performing on the stage. The capability also well developed because of the background figure of all the teachers. I really appreciated to the teachers and also for the parents to develop their children capability also. And once again, I thanks to all the participants and also for the teachers and management and also for the parents. Already time is over. I need not to take much time also. Thank you once again to all. Thank you so much.
Now let's call second place goes to Sivanya and the first place goes to Moshik Sai.
Next we have public speaking.
Now let's move to Junior KG Sholinger branch. Fourth place goes to Sai Ashwin S. Third place goes to Joshna Sri PD. Second place goes to Karal Viri A. And the first place goes to Hitvik Sai. Now we have Junior KG main campus. Fourth place goes to Darshan P. Third place goes to Semmori SU. Second place goes to GS Hitvik Rao. And the first place goes to R. Gokula Krishnan. Abhimanyu MS. Second place goes to Ruhizara M. And the first place goes to Pranav. Parents, please cheer them.
yours.
Senior KG Tirthani branch. 4th place goes to Takshara Nitham. 3rd place goes to Rudra. 2nd place goes to Prakalya. And the 1st place goes to Darunika. Now let's move to Ika. And the 1st place goes to K. Yarisai. Parents, please be seated. Book tournament of Senior KG TRT. 4th place goes to Hitish AS. 3rd place goes to Madhvendran B. 2nd place goes to Litika M. And the 1st place goes to Purnibaina Vasavi. Senior KG of main campus. 4th place goes to Sharwin D. 3rd place goes to Rakshita S. 2nd place goes to Parinban BH. And the 1st place goes to Adirai. Come on parents, please cheer them. Now let's move to public speaking of Sholinga Senior KG. 4th place goes to Pranav T. 3rd place goes to Arut Selvan B. 2nd place goes to Subiksha P. And the 1st place goes to Harshavardhini S. Place goes to Brinda. Come on parents, please cheer them. Fourth place goes to Taranita G. 3rd place goes to Rohit M. 2nd place goes to Dhiranjiva. And the 1st place goes to Anduvan. And the 1st place goes to Ria Princess T. Goes to G. Sanvika. 3rd place goes to Vasudev R. 2nd place goes to Srimati J. And the 1st place goes to Mazia Fatima A. Division. 5th place goes to Jashwant A. 4th place goes to Ramcharan M. 3rd place goes to Hari Prasad SP. 2nd place goes to K. Manisha. And the 1st place goes to Dhanashree. Parents, please cheer them. Come on. Now let's move to grade 4 prize distribution. 5th place goes to Dushyant V. 4th place goes to Tulasi S. 3rd place goes to K. Jashvika. 4th place goes to Dhanyashree. 3rd place goes to P. Hariharan. 2nd place goes to Ritika M. And the 1st place goes to Calvin Joshua T. Second place goes to Kanishka BA. 4th place goes to Logashri S. And the 5th place goes to Dhanush P. Place goes to Divya Darshini M. Second place goes to Lokeshwaran M. Third place goes to Kavya P. Fourth place goes to Vijay. And the fifth place goes to Roshini V. Parents, please. Now let's move to grade 8 prize distribution. Fifth place goes to Pavitra S. Fourth place goes to Latif Ahmed T. Third place goes Now let's move in. Now let's move to grade second. First place goes to Priyanka. Second place goes to Saya Radhana. Third place goes to Maunavi. Fourth place goes to Rikshit Sri. And the fifth place goes to Sham Grizare. Then second place goes to Jayasri. And the first place goes to Sanjana. Yashwan, and the fifth place goes to Pravina. Come on parents, please cheer them. Come on parents. Give a big round of applause. Now let's move to grade 5 prize distribution. First place goes to Tarika. Second place goes to Pritika. Third place goes to Punarvika. Fourth place goes to Tanukasti Vijay. And the fifth place goes to Hema Varshini. Second place goes to Sai Sri V. Third place goes to Pugarendi SY. Fourth place goes to Sonakshi. And the fifth place goes to Shamita Reddy. Goes to Ponmalar VB. Parents, please hear them. Goes to Hasini P. Third place goes to Sri Sairam 80. Fourth place goes to Nishank P. And the fifth place goes to Harish Rajem. Now let's move to public speaking prize distribution of grade 1. First place goes to Saisha. Second place goes to. Now let's move to grade 2. First place goes to Harshia Sri. Second place goes to Yogi Shivan. Third place goes to Tejaswini. Fourth place goes to Jaishnavi. And the fifth place. Second place goes to Girwani. Third place goes to Ilamate. Fourth place goes to Haripriya. And the fifth place goes to Gunashri. Tanshika. Fifth place goes to Tamurini. Fourth place goes to Varun. Third place goes to Madan. Second place goes to Lohita. And the first place goes to Kavinaya. Come on parents, please give them a big round of applause. Kanishka. Second place goes to Joshita. And the first place goes to Lakshita K. Come on parents, please give them a big round of applause. Tirupugari A. Fourth place goes to Tanish PG. Third place goes to Pujyashree K. Second place goes to